Uy, dumating na rin ang HUAWEI Pura 90s Pro Max. Teka. Wala ka pala akong phone na hawak. And thanks nga pala sa aking friend si John C for lending me his phone for one full day, and we had really a nice time in Binondo. Nakapag-photo walk pa kami sa Binondo. I was able to try that new phone for the whole damn day, and it was really good. Pero syempre, magparinig muna tayo kay HUAWEI Philippines. Baka naman magpadala kayo ng review unit para ma-review natin actual dito sa aking studio. So enough talk, let's get the ball rolling. Intro please. So okay, the typical HUAWEI Pura 90s Pro Max, yung box is very simple, like just any other HUAWEI flagship phones na white yung kanyang box, and simply pagbukas natin, you'll be able to see the phone itself. So kita naman natin yung color niya is the flagship color. And by the way, yung color na hawak natin is the Orange Ocean, and there's other colors na available pala in the market. Meron Blaze Purple, meron Blush Gold, and meron Graphite Black. Anong color trip mo? Let me know in the comments. And there's a smaller box inside. Makita natin dito, which is the SIM ejector pin. Pagbukas natin, there's supposed to be a jelly case, pero naiwan ni John C. So there's a manual and a warranty card na kasama rin. So we have yung kanyang Type-C to Type-C cable, which is an improvement para sa akin. And of course, this small na 100 watts na HUAWEI supercharged na charging brick. First time nakita ko na pinaliit na nila finally, kasi previously it's a bit bigger than this one, pero finally napalit na nila. And it's more travel friendly para sa akin, of course. Gusto ko medyo mas maliit, mas compact, or mas mabilis iligpit sa loob ng yung mga backpack. Now, putting everything aside, we have the phone itself. Pagtanggal natin, we'd see the really nice color, which is the Orange Ocean. Yun ang gusto kong color among the whole lineup. Now, of course, ito si HUAWEI Pura 90s Pro Max has a price point na 79,999 para sa kanya 12 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage. Now, if you're interested to buy, I'll pop it on the description box below, or just simply click yung YouTube shopping link natin para mabili nyo ito ng legit at hindi kayo ma-scam. Click mo lang yung YouTube shopping link natin, baka makakuha ka pa ng vouchers coming from me to you. Now, let's talk about yung kanyang performance. Honestly, nung hawak ko to phone na ito, swiping left and right, nilaro ko naman siya, thoroughly, I was quite happy naman. Pagdating sa multitasking, wala akong naging problema. And tinanong ko naman si John C, kamusta naman kanyang performance as a day-to-day daily driver, kasi gamit na ito halos 2 weeks na rin niyang gamit tong phone na ito. Sabi niya, smooth naman ang experience, and based naman sa paghawak ko, okay na naman. Wala akong naging problema rin naman sa kanya. Dahil personal phone niya ito, kaya hindi ko masyado nakalikot most of the apps, kasi nakalagin na yung Facebook niya, nakalagin na yung mga different apps niya. So I did try to play with ChatGPT, si YouTube. I was able to try a game din as well. And okay naman, wala nang yung problema sa kanya. And for the first time, Android 16 na gamit ni HUAWEI dito. And it's running EMUI 16. And I'm not quite sure though. Most likely, tapos na rin ang sanction ng US sa HUAWEI. That's why they are finally free from Android version 12. Android 16 na sila ngayon. Finally. And another good news sa inyo guys, 5G ready na rin to phone na ito. Kasi sabay sanction din Bawal Google, bawal niya 5G. So, I think maybe they have negotiated with US, kaya natanggal na rin kanilang sanctions sa Google, natanggal na rin kanilang sanctions sa 5G. So, let's just hopefully back to business sila pretty soon and magkaroon sila ng Google Play Store. I think it's a good first step na nagkaroon na sila ng Android version 16 right now. And finally, naka-eSIM na rin itong phone na ito. It also has a IP68, IP69 dust water resistant. Plus, ang kanyang front-facing glass is a Kunlun glass protection. Side aluminum frames and glass back ang kanyang finishing. And sabi ni HUAWEI, meron daw to anti-reflective coating, which is, yun na siguro hindi ko masyado napansin while I was playing with this one. Pero hindi ko na siguro na-feel masyado yung pag-reflect ng mga glares, kasi busy tayo, Though there's still some glares, kasi naalala ko iniwasan ko yung mga ilaw while I was trying to play PUBG Mobile on this phone. Putting everything aside, itong phone na ito is being powered by a 5nm chip, which is the Kirin 9030S. Sariling develop ni HUAWEI to. And I would say na hindi siya sobrang powerful tong chip na ito. Though it can perform on a day-to-day multitasking, wala kang maging problema. Pero pag ni-rate mo siya sa AnTuTu benchmark version 11, 1.27 million points lang nakuha nandito sa benchmarking na ito. Funny na tinatawanan ko si Oppo Reno 16, Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 4. Pero at the very least, that one still got a 1.5 million points sa AnTuTu benchmark versus itong flagship. Tunay na flagship phone. phone, which only gave me a 1.2 million points. So for me, there is still a point of argument pagdating sa processor ng Huawei. Hopefully, I think kung talagang totoo na nalifang ka ng sanction, we might see Snapdragon chip back in Huawei devices pretty soon. Now, if you want the full complete spec sheet nito phone na ito na. Pagdating sa battery, malaki-laki naman ka ng battery. 6,000 mAh ang kanyang battery, silicon carbon technology, 100 watts ang kanyang fast charging support, and it has a 80 watts sa wireless charging support, 18 watts sa reverse wired charging support, and meron din siyang reverse wireless charging support. Natural, flagship phone so you get all of those goodies from this phone. So I've tested the whole day naman, and I would say na pretty okay naman ang kanyang battery, no? Let's just put it this way, kasi the whole day halos naglalaro ko, taking photos, taking videos, so medyo matakaw, no? Pero sinabi naman ni Jancy, for 2 weeks na niyang gamit on a day-to-day basis, matino naman ang kanyang battery, very efficient ang power management naman ng Kirin 9030S. Hopefully, pag pinadalan tayo ni Huawei, I can test it further for you. So, beke naman, Huawei Philippines. Now, pagdating naman sa kanyang display, very big, very generous ang kanyang screen. 6.9-inch na LTPO na OLED display. 120Hz sa screen refresh rate, HDR, and of course, may PWM dimming din siya kasama. Being protected by the Kunlun glass, so we know how strong a Kunlun glass is. It's almost technically shatterproof daw. Pero of course, glass is glass, so I don't recommend you to try yung mga torture test na ginagawa nila. And at the same time, meron siya anti-reflective coating, so it gives you a little bit lesser glare compared sa mga regular smartphone na meron ni Huawei. Now, kamusta naman ka ng performance? Based sa gamit ko naman, okay, happy naman ako sa ng display, wala naging problema. And tinry ko naman manood dito ng mga shorts, reels. Okay, I would say the experience is good. And if you're trying to watch naman mga long format naman ng video dito, it's pretty nice and decent. And tinry ko naman yung sounds niya. Hindi na ako napag-sound test, no? Kasi wala din tayo dito sa studio natin. Pero pinatugtog ko naman kanyang loudspeaker. Sinagad ko naman ng loudspeaker niya. It was quite good. Pagdating naman sa gaming, I was able to test one game dito. And here's the settings naman na ginawa natin dito sa kanya, yung pinakasagad na kaya ng ilagay. And the gameplay was smooth and halos wala akong masasabing lag or frame lapse dito sa kanya. Kaya mag-swing ka left and right, talagang mapapansin mo talagang smooth talaga kanyang movement. I'm not quite sure kung ilang FPS na na-achieve natin dito kasi wala rin ako nakitang game boost mode or game turbo mode or whatever you call it. Pero I'm pretty sure naman kayang-kaya na patakbohin ng PUBG, ML, CODM, and the list goes on. One thing to like dito sa kanya, maganda kanyang sound, maganda rin kanyang touch response, wala kang maging problema dito pagdating sa gaming, and at the same time, guys, hindi siya sobrang init. Though wala naman akong dalang thermometer dito na scanner while gamit ko tong phone na ito, but I would say na hindi masyadong warm sa likod. Maybe tansya ko na sa 37 degrees Celsius based sa aking experience. Now we're boiling down to yung pinaka-fun part ng Huawei Pura 90s Pro Max, which is of course yung kanyang camera. Yun yung halos tinest namin the whole day. We try to get as much shots as we can. I would say na pretty nice and solid naman mga shots na nakuha natin. This one has a 50MP na main camera sensor with OIS. Meron din siyang 200MP na telephoto lens na may OIS, 4x optical zoom siya, 40MP ang kanyang ultra-wide lens. Kaya na mag-shoot up to 4K and 60. And kanyang front-facing camera, 13MP. Kaya din mag-shoot up to 4K and 30. Now, most of these shots are taken by Jancy himself. So, master photographer siya. And pag sinabi naman natin pagdating sa photography, pag ako Pro, siya Pro Max or Ultra. So, one notch higher siya compared sa akin. Talagang master na niya ang photography. Now, one of the things na gusto ko sa mga photography niya is magaganda mga shots niya. Compared sa mga kuha ko, talagang makikita mo litaw, dalitaw, mga subject. And yun ang specialty talaga ni Jancy, no? You will be able to see mga photos like this one. Yung mga street photography sa Binondo, kaya nga nagbinondo, photo walk kami. It was really good, no? Mga shots like this na ako personally, I could hardly perform. Pero na-perform naman niya with ease. And many of these portrait shot na na-captured niya are really nice. And kahit ito, no, makita mo, nagka-cartwheel to mga bata habang baha. And pag zoom mo towards the water droplets naman dito sa kamay ng bata, baka masasabi ko sa inyo na sharp mga photos na ito. Now, based naman sa kwento sa akin ni Jancy, mas happier siya sa sharpness ng photo na mga nakaka-capture niya sa Pura 70 Ultra compared sa Pura 90s. Pro Max. Yung mga water droplets like this one, even further sharper pa daw sa Pura 70 Ultra. That's of course me quoting from him. And during naman sa launching concert naman ng Huawei Pura 90s Pro Max, he was able to capture all of this nice shot naman. And I would say na maganda. Mga picture nito nila Jericho Rosales and all of the other artists who has performed during the event. Undoubtedly talaga maganda ang kanyang camera. This is probably one of the sharpest photo na nakita ko dito sa mga sinend niya sa akin. And pag zoom mo to, talagang yung details ng kandila na nakaprint dito, no, kitang-kita mo up to the last letter. And some of these photos shoot na na-capture ni Jancy, talaga I would say, idol. Ang ganda na maka-capture niya. Hands down. Pati food photography, kaya malumaban tong camera niya. Pretty nice, solid. Here are some of the shots naman na ako personally nag-capture. Indoor, some of these shots are pretty nice, no? Sharp naman mga photos dito. Wala akong napansin na problem. Now, nilabas ko naman ng camera niya and trying to use the ultra-wide lens. And this one can zoom you all the way up to 100 times zoom. Well, okay naman ang kanyang shot digitally. Pero later ko compare natin sa Xiaomi 17 Ultra natin. I'll give you some quick comparison later. Pagdating naman sa mga selfie shot, undoubtedly yung kanyang camera is pretty good, solid. Maganda. I think I like this one, mga selfie shots dito, better than my personal na Xiaomi 17 Ultra. And ito ang selfie namin ni Jancy using the Huawei Pura 90s Pro Max. And ito naman ang selfie shot namin using the Xiaomi 17 Ultra. Now, honestly, I would say that better and sharper ang photo ng 90s Pro Max. And parang yung mga details, mapapansin mo lang sa mga, nung zoom in ko, pinansin ko yung mga hair strands namin, yung mga imperfections sa aming mukha. I think si Huawei got it better than si Xiaomi 17 Ultra. And pagdating sa photo na ito, comparing side by side with Xiaomi, I think yung color ni Huawei is a little bit warmer, which I like. Better than yung medyo mas maputi kay Xiaomi 17 Ultra. Pero pareho naman silang sharp, I have no problem. Pero pagdating sa photo na ito, dyan tayo magkakatalo. Si Xiaomi, whenever you're standing behind a LED display, ang tendency with Xiaomi and all of the other brands is that either maninilim or magiging overexposed yung backdrop ng photo. Not dito kay Huawei, it was able to give you this really nice snap. I forgot ano tawag sa technology, no? Kinuwento sa akin ni Jancy. But hopefully makwento ko sa inyo pagdating sa full review natin. It has something to do with HDR. That's for sure. O diba, ang ganda ng display nito versus kay Xiaomi, medyo olats. Pero pagdating sa zooming, I think si Xiaomi got the cake better. Iko-compare lang natin yung kanyang pinaka-highest zoom, which is 100 times zoom. Pag pinagtabi natin silang dalawa, you would see that si Xiaomi got the photo better. Sharper, kahit digitally corrected na siya, pero mas maganda pa rin yung kay Xiaomi. Lalo na dito, no? Ito, din sa letter M, meron ka makita dito parang punit. Ito kay Huawei, very blurred na. Pero pag tinignan mo kay Xiaomi, parang realistic pa rin yung kanyang pagka-digitally zoom. So, kudos doon kay Xiaomi. And let's not forget na si Leica, dating na kay Huawei, pero lumipat na sila kay Xiaomi. Now, here's a quick video from the front-facing camera. Pura 90s Pro Max. 40 and 60 FPS ang ating video recording capability. And here's a video from the rear camera. Ito naman ang rear camera performance ng Huawei Pura 90s Pro Max. Also shooting at 4K and 60 FPS. Now guys, this is just a quick verdict kasi nahawakan ko itong phone na ito for one whole day. This is basically my personal conclusion. The phone itself, si Huawei Pura 90s Pro Max, is a good device. Undoubtedly. Except na siguro yung ulo na medyo mabigat din. Parang si Xiaomi 17 Ultra. But overall, yung feel okay naman sa kamay. Yung display is good. The camera is good. And sabi ni Jancy, yung battery life na is pretty solid. Siguro I would say na mabibiting nga lang talaga sa kanyang processor. Si Kirin 9030S is not a powerhouse na chip. It falls behind pa nga ng Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 4. Now, with that said, okay naman ang kanyang pricing. More or less, nasa tamang pricing naman siya. If makuha mo siya at a discounted price or may freebie, I think sulit na sulit naman tong phone na ito. Pero one thing's for sure, if you're going for zooming, I would still recommend si Xiaomi 17 Ultra or si Vivo X300 Ultra pagdating sa concert. I have yet to try this one on concert, pero still let me know in the comments what you think. Now, with all of that said and done, are you willing to buy the HUAWEI Pura 90s Pro Max? Let me know in the comments, pero if you want to buy this phone, I'll pop the link on the description or nandyan lang sa YouTube shopping link. Baka makakuha pa kayo ng discount voucher coming from me to you. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe dito sa aking channel so you don't miss out yung mga review just like this one, si HUAWEI Pura 90s Pro Max na hindi sponsored review. So hanggang dito muna ako and I'll see you on my next video. Peace out. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.